Hello friends and viewers of Easy Learn Sengupta. Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe my channel if this video is helpful for you. In my last video, I told you how to score good marks from the scratch, from the beginning, from the zero. And I told you the 3 steps. First step is the completion. Second step is the revision. Third step is the practice. Now I'm going to make this video. I'm going to share few lines about the completion of the syllabus. So friends, please listen. Completion of the syllabus is very different. It's depend upon on the person, how much they can dedicate the time to the study, how much they can dedicate their time with the books. Okay, so when you are studying self study, that time you have to remove all the electronic gadgets surrounded by you, and you have to try to sit in a table chair position, and try to sit in a stand. Do not sit in a bed and study, because you might feel sleepy or you may lose the concentration. And try to check if nobody should disturb you. Try to study alone. And if it is not the circumstances are and the situation is not like that, everybody is having the headphone, you put the headphone, don't listen to the music, and you study, so that there will be no noise disturbance for you. And depending on for the completion, you have to see your capacity. I'm making this video for those students who are finding very difficult in concentration, who want to study but don't feel like to study, who want to get good marks but can't concentrate, can't sit for the study time for maximum hours. You can take the example of me. I can sit maximum 1 hour. Even then also, within this 1 hour I need a break, because my concentration level, I know I can sit maximum 1 hour, or maybe 2 hour, not more than 2 hour. I can sit at one place, and I can concentrate on the books. Okay, so it depends upon on the person. Some can sit, some cannot. So from the scratch, from those students who find very difficult in concentration in reading, so for that I'm telling you, you can't study in a day just directly from 4 to 5 hours a day. First you try to take a textbook, the subject which you want to study, and you see the syllabus, and you try to pick the easy topic or the easy chapter, and make sure all the notes you are having. I'm telling about the learning subject, the subject which you have to by heart, like English, social science, another subject like LT English, Hindi, whatever, maybe environmental educations, computer, all the learning subject. Those subject you have to learn some of the question answer by heart. So for that you try to learn those questions. You learn those questions, and you try to note the time, how much time it taken by you to finish this chapter, or to finish few questions. And or you can check within 1 hour how much question you have finished, or you can see within half an hour. For those students, you try to sit for half an hour first, and you check within half an hour how much question you have finished. Okay, and after that, you please you write the date in a copy. You write the date, you write the time, and how much questions you have finished, or how much chapter you have finished. You please write that. And the next day you try to start with those. You try to first you revise those chapter which you have already completed yesterday. Okay, and the next day, and when you are studying, you try to increase the hour for 30 minutes to 40 minutes, then 40 to 50 minutes. In this way you try to develop to sit for 1 hour in a study. And after 1 hour, what you will do, you try to maintain constantly that you will sit 1 hour with the books in a day, no matter whatever happened to you, whatever situation you are facing. So after 1 week, when you are able to sit for 1 hour a day, it becomes you have developed a habit. and you try to increase the timing like 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 10 minutes. In this way you try to adjust yourself at least 2 hours with the book. Now for completion you have to make the lesson planning. Suppose in your book, suppose let me take the example of any subject. Okay, let me take the example of SS. Suppose in SS you have 16 chapters. That 16 chapters you make a planning like 4 chapters you will complete in within 1 month, another 4 chapter you will complete in 2nd month, another 4 chapter you will complete in 3rd month, another 4 chapter you will complete in the again 4th month. So and you check that how much your syllabus has been completed by your respective educational institution, by your faculty and by your teachers. Whatever the teachers has chapter syllabus is completed by your teachers, your faculty, that chapter you try to finish it first. And those students who are very feel like to concentration, they are very confused that which question I will study first, bookish textual question, non-textual question, extra questions, question banks. First you build your basic. First you try to complete all the textual question answers notes available to you in every subject. Okay, and after that you come with the extra question which the teachers are giving to you, and some extra question if you can find by yourself you can take the help of that. Even you can take the help of some of the guidebooks also. So in this way you can finish the syllabus, and after finishing the syllabus for 4 months you revise. Revision also I will make the video in my next video. I'm going to make how you can revise, what are the correct strategy, what are the right direction for the revision. I'm going to tell you. So for today up to that much. I hope if you, some of the students might get clear and you may like this video because it is an important information to you. You have to do the planning when you are able to sit 1 hour a day in a week. Next week you try to increase 2 hours and try to study at least 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, because now in this pandemic you all are at home, nobody is going to the school, because when you are going to the school 6 hours is consumed. When you are coming back again 8 hours consumed, and some are going for the tuition again 10 to 12 hours is your wasted, and few time is left for your self study. So after completing the online classes, so in some we are giving the notes in WhatsApp in some, and some of the school they are taking some of the education institution they are taking the online classes through Google Meet, and you have to attend those classes. And after completing the online classes you dedicate your time for the self study. Remember, self study is the best study where you can assess yourself and you find your own uniqueness. Whether after completing the learning you try to write those questions those questions without looking, and you see wherever you check your own copy whichever the lines were making mistake. If some cousins like brother and sisters are there at home, the siblings, then you tell them to ask those questions, and you have to do your own assessment because already the educational institution, your tuition teachers, your faculty is taking test in the tuitions. I know that, but then also if you want to before appearing those tests, if you take your own self test, how much I know, how much I learned, how much I understand, how much I have to learn, what are the points, which are the areas I have to improve. You have to assess first yourself. When you are going to do, when you will do the self analysis, not only in study, in every part, that time your problem you will feel more confident, and you can score good marks. I hope all the viewers will like my video. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe my channel for recent updates, and thank you so much. Thank you for all.